Hey team, I'm Cedric, and I'm here today to help you take your Franklin Sports Youth Soccer goal from this to this. I'll guide you through the setup process and provide pro tips to make your assembly experience easy. So let's get started. Before we begin, please ensure that all your parts are accounted for. If anything is damaged and or missing, please do not hesitate to contact our customer service team. The product you purchase has everything that you need inside of the box to assemble your product. Alright, let's start with step 1. For step 1, you'll need 10 A poles and 8 B connectors. Start by attaching the connector to the pole, then add another pole to that, then add another connector. And repeat until you have 2 separate long poles, each with 5 of part A poles and 4 of part B connectors. Here's a pro tip. When connecting the poles to the connectors, ensure they are tightly secured to maintain the goal stability. Now let's move on to step 2. For step 2, you will need the assembled pole sets from step 1, A and B, and sleeve net D. Carefully insert the assembled 5-piece pole set from step 1 into sleeve net D on both top and bottom. Here's a pro tip. Push the poles gently through the sleeve net to avoid tearing the net. Make sure the poles come through on the opposite side of the net. Next, let's move to step 2B. For step 2B, you'll need the extended poles from step 2, parts A, and the sleeve net, part D. Continue pushing the poles through the sleeve until they come through on the opposite side of the net. The top and bottom poles will extend beyond the net sleeve. Easy enough. Moving on to step 3. For step 3, you will need the metal corners, part number C. Insert the extended poles into the metal corners. The bottom pole inserts into one corner and the top inserts to the other open end. Reach to the other end, flex the goal dome to repeat the connection on the other side. Be careful not to let go of the extended poles while flexing them. Here's another pro tip. Flexing the dome may require some effort. It might help to have a second person to assist with holding the poles in place. Finally, step 4. For step 4, you will need the ground stakes, part number E. Take the ground stakes and position them over the top of the metal corners, then insert them into the ground just like this. Here's your pro tip. Insert the ground stakes at a slight angle to provide better hold and stability, especially on those windy days. Now that we have our goal assembled, let's quickly go over how to fold and store it for later use. Grab the metal corners and fold the right over the left hand to form a large teardrop shape. Like this. This step might feel tricky. Take your time to ensure the goal is folded correctly to avoid damaging poles or the net. Here's a pro tip. Always store your goal in a dry place to prevent any potential damage from moisture. Follow these steps and pro tips and everyone will be enjoying your Franklin Sports Youth Soccer goal in no time.